Mehryn, have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up and all the work that you did yesterday goes away?
It's not a good Friday, Jimmy. I'm sorry for that, but we'll make it work. It's fine.
We'll make it work. In the words of Bill O'Reilly, we'll do it live. But yes, we did have a little issue with the PowerPoint where a lot of the things that were actually added aren't there. But we're going to be able to talk about everything. We're going to get you up to speed on the fastest 10 minutes of Microsoft's Teams Rooms news of the week. First issue, Mehryn, there was an issue with direct guest join on Android devices. Apparently with Zoom, there was an issue. They have identified the issue, and we are hoping that this issue is resolved this morning. Mehryn, we say it to partners, we say it to customers. If you are having an issue, please open the ticket so that we can properly investigate it. We can bring in our partners. We can resolve this issue quickly. I saw somebody actually responded to me on LinkedIn saying, hey, I have the same issue on Windows. I don't think you do. But we need tickets open so that we can reproduce that 100%. But again, it's something that we saw, we resolved, and it should be resolved this morning. Mehryn, Gartner Magic Quadrant.
We need the horn. Awesome.
Year in the row, leader in the Magic Quadrant, 100%. This is the hard work of everybody. We say it all the time. You cannot have Microsoft Teams Rooms without Microsoft Teams, and it's great to see that Teams is leading in this space. 100% want to see it. Want to thank everybody out there because we know our customers benefit not only from Teams, but also in Teams Rooms and everything that they do to help their collaboration and help their productivity. Someday, I think we'll see AI in the space. We'll see some sort of measure and everything else, and maybe Copilot will be there at some point as well. Our friends at Lenovo, Mehryn, introduced something at GITEX.
Yeah, I love to see big announcements coming out of GITEX this week, and we did have a couple of team members there this week that shot us a message as soon as this news ccame out. So Lenovo came out with the ThinkSmart 4 Gen 2. The exciting part about this is that they've got an integrated NPU that has advanced capabilities, future-proofing for AI, aka new capabilities like using Copilot in meetings, right? There's lots you can do here.
There'll be a lot of things that this will be able to do. It's great to see NPUs start to make their way into the Teams Room system. Yeah. ThinkSmart Core Gen 2 full room kit will be shipped with the intelligent ThinkSmart Bar 180. This is great news from our partners at Lenovo. Thank you very much for introducing that. Speaking of NPUs, Mehryn, NPUs are where our Copilot Plus PCs are. So it's great to see that the SKU and the product line is actually starting to come together with all the different platforms that we're doing. But Windows 11 and Copilot Plus PCs, this is a great way to actually increase your horsepower inside of the PC itself. One of the things that I pulled out of there was actually upscaling from think about a 1080p on video side. If we could upscale to 4K and do that locally and do different things like that. So that's where the power of these PCs are really going to. I sort of thought the two of them went hand in hand, and I wanted to put it out there. Our friends at Modus, Mehryn, have come out with compositions.
Yeah, so you did a nice learning session last month where we talked about the different screen layouts depending on either the type of meeting that you're having or the type of screen configuration, if it's 21 by 9 or 60 by 9, if it's a dual screen or a single screen. So Modus is a partner that works with us pretty heavily to basically visualize when you're designing a space. So this is a nice contribution that they've added where you can, while designing, have it show you what the screen is actually going to look like in your designs and have it flex to all the changes that you make. I thought it was
it's
cool.
Great for customers to be able to see that room and experience that room before actually building out that room and make changes where they can. Mehryn, Ignite is sold out again in person, but the digital pass is available. Anybody that did not get an in-person pass, please make sure to sign up digitally. This is the Microsoft Super Bowl, and a lot of things will be announced, including a lot of things announced. Our friends at Empowering Cloud have actually put together a session list for our friends who do Teams Rooms and understand things. There's the keynote from Satya, Unlocking Smart Collaboration, all the different things that we can do inside of there. I think my camera has actually stopped working, but we'll get that working as well. Mehryn, Teams Rooms, Bootcamp, the learning path, it's available from you, aka.ms/Teams Room Learning Path. And to help you get your badge, let's go ahead and answer one of these questions. Mehryn, what hardware is required to use Front Row View in a Microsoft Teams Room? Is it a Microsoft Teams Room system purchased after November 2021? an intelligent camera and spatial audio capable speakers, any certified Microsoft Teams Room device, or none of these are correct because it's a specialized system that we need.
Well, normally when in doubt, go with C, but I'm not in doubt. I'm going to still say C though.
It is C. Mehryn's favorite answer is always C. This may not be the answer that you get when you take your test, but again, go get your badge at aka.ns/TeamsRoomTech badge. You will get a bank of 100 questions. You'll be presented 50 of those. A passing grade is 80%. When you do pass, you'll get your badge and post it on there. Now, Mehryn, I want to say thank you to Dave Hatz, who's taken over the prompt of the week. He's done a great job again. Why don't we go ahead and roll the tape and see what Dave has for us this week?
Welcome back to Prompt of the Week. When I'm leading a meeting for my team, I want to make sure I take advantage of all the great ideas that come up. Let's take a look at how Copilot can help me summarize the output of a brainstorming session we had yesterday. In Microsoft Teams, I'm going to open up the calendar view and click on the meeting that I had from yesterday. Because I transcribed the meeting, I have a recap tab available. And in addition to the recording and the transcript, I can use Copilot to explore what happened in the meeting further. If I'm not sure what to ask, I've got the option for more prompts to give me some suggestions. But in my case, I'm going to ask it, please create a table with columns for the headline of the example, who brought up the use case, and a one-sentence description. Now I'm going to take this table, copy it, and paste it into Microsoft Word, where I can use it more freely. And that's this week's Copilot Prompt of the Week. If you found this useful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who you think will find value in it. I'll see you next time.
That was great. 100%. I use that recap tab all the time, Mehryn, to actually recap all of the meetings and everything else. But again, that shows the power of a generative AI system like Copilot that can actually take everything inside of your meeting and even in shared spaces, deliver who said what, and attribute everything. If you like that and others, they'll be at our YouTube channel and Teams Room Tech Talk. Go and subscribe. Now, for the roadmap this week, this is one of the things we sort of lost, Mehryn. So we'll go in here and we'll show you. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of things inside of Message Center. We'll make sure to get all of these posted on smtr.show, but there is a lot inside of Message Center that has to do with Teams, that has to do with Exchange. Even Skype for Business is retiring. Make sure to know all your customers who might have on-prem solutions for Skype for Business. There's a lot of information inside of there. Again, all of the links from today's show will be on smtr.show for your browsing pleasure. Upcoming events, Mehryn. We did a session this week with all of our MRPPs inside of Americas. We told them about the boot camp. A lot had not heard about it. I want to start socializing this a little bit more. But December 2nd to the 4th, we're going to have the commercial communications sales boot camp.
And this is just like the technical boot camp. We're starting off with Teams Rooms. It'll also have a day for Teams Phone, and then the last day will be a combination of Teams Premium, Copilot, and Places. So very packed agenda. You'll have obviously badging opportunities if you attend all 3 days, as well as an opportunity to get your Expert Zone badge for sales for Teams Rooms for events.
Yes.
So very exciting.
These are the recommended job titles that we suggest coming. But if you are anywhere around Teams Rooms, this is a great session to come and learn about selling. Also, this month, next month, we're going to have the Teams Room Learning Hour on November 5th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This will cover everything that you need to know about interoperability inside of your Teams meeting room, why Microsoft develops all of these different CVIs and direct guest join, and what's right for your customer inside of that room, understanding the differences, understanding what challenges may appear in what engineering task, and being able to understand everything that we do so you can talk to your customers and get them the right solution. Mehryn, I'll be down in Houston next week for the Microsoft Teams Room Summit. I think there are a couple of spots left down there. If you want to come down and join me, I'll be doing a session on AI-powered meeting spaces. I know there's no camera Jimmy today, but it's actually crashing. I would love to say that everything's working, but again, I lost all the PowerPoint last night as well, so there's obviously something that's challenging me today. With that being said, Mehryn, all of the links can be found at smtr.show. Again, if you have anything you want us to talk about, make sure Mehryn or I get all the information beforehand, and we'll put them up. Mehryn, I'm going to go investigate my camera issues. I hope everybody out there is staying safe. I hope everybody has a great week. I hope Michael is doing his best Jimmy impression, because there are people capturing screenshots of Jimmy at times. With that, Michelle, go ahead and take us out of here. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you next week.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. You make it all worthwhile. You make me feel alive. I appreciate your support. It means the world to me. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.